What certainly critical thinking is? There is a variety of opinions. Some people say that critical thinking is the ability of giving questions and responding to them, whereas other people say that the critical thinking is a pattern of behavior when you are treating to something with skepticism. But in fact, it's something much more complicated. According to the research of Levi-Broll in his book Primitive Thinking, critical thinking was a period in the time of ancient people. And at that time, it called it pre-critical thinking. Through the years, people developed it to the real critical thinking because of the evolution and selection. So, critical thinking helped our ancestors to survive. It was kind of adaptation or selection. Ones who used critical thinking, they stayed alive. Ones who didn't use just passed away. It developed in our genetic code, and now we have perfect version of critical thinking. But do we need survival skill in 21st century? And the answer, yes, we definitely do. So let's do prelude with two terms, solipsism and maximalism. So solipsism is a quality of people who have their own opinion, view of the life, but they cannot accept or confirm other people's opinion. And they cannot do because of the maximalism. So maximalism is a quality of people who want to be best in each sphere, everywhere. And for that purpose, they are doing everything. But when they were wrong, they cannot accept that. So because of these two terms, people definitely fall into stagnation. So term stagnation means the condition when you cannot develop, improve yourself. Just imagine a person who has stagnation because of the solipsism and maximalism. They will definitely face this cognitive dissonance. Cognitive dissonance is the condition when you're facing with two different controversial ideas. And because of these ideas and this condition, you will definitely lose your productiveness and become some lazy and so on. But all the things which help us to overhead this cognitive dissonance, stagnation, maximalism, and solipsism, it is the critical thinking. Just have an example. Imagine a guy who heard that push-ups will help to build perfect body, being slim and strong. And he heard that it's better to doing that every day. For that purposes, he began doing everyday push-ups. But after some time, he discovered that each time after doing push-ups, he had some aches on his elbow. And firstly, he gave his doubt on the technique, not on the regularity, because he heard that push-ups so beneficial for health, and it helps us to being healthy and slim. So after correcting technique, he discovered again and again this pain. It didn't help. And after facing doctor, he heard from doctor that the problem was on the regularity, on the push-ups, not on the technique. So doing everyday push-ups, it somehow will be harmful for health. And if he gave doubt not only on the technique, but also to the regularity, he would definitely correct. He would definitely be healthy, and he wouldn't get the trauma. So keep attention. I said if he used it correctly, critical thinking. That means each of us, whole, everyone has critical thinking. And only thing we should do is to develop it, improve our critical thinking. So here is a tip what you should do in order to improve your critical thinking. Each time after facing this new version of reality, which is not consistent with your version, you should do some reflection work. You should analyze where you were wrong and trying to accept it, not being affected by the solipsism and maximalism, trying to overhead all of these qualities and trying to overhead and analyze. After some time, you will definitely see that it helped you. You get better critical thinking. After some time, you will discover you have better critical thinking, you are more productive and doing well in each sphere. So now you know what certainly critical thinking is, and even you know how to improve it. Thank you.